The Buzz. I am Rose Blossom. Today it's Thursday, and we are talking about relationship lifestyle. What's trending on social media? We're here to discuss that. Well, I'm not doing this alone. I have Patricia with me as my co-host. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Rose Blossom. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Late afternoon because the weather looks like it's night already, and I feel very sleepy.
It's drizzling outside.
Oh wow! So I couldn't hear that. How did you know? Did you
I
go
stepped
outside?
out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. It's nice to join you on the bus this afternoon. My name is Patricia Oyomike-Gross.
Yes, you're welcome to the show again, my people. You can actually be part of the show. Definitely, you can call or you can send a text message. It's the number displayed below your screen. TV, please, while you're at it, make sure you indicate your name and where you're texting or calling from. Anyways, I have a special appearance as usual, but this time around, I think I'm going to remove the special appearance now because you're going to be seeing her every Thursday on this program, regularly Thursdays. Okay, so I have with me Gratitude Imo, our second co-host. Hi, Gratitude.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You look so good.
You look good as well. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. Flip step backwards.
I can take some pictures with Gratitude. Anyway,
Really?
don't tell me I look good. I know I look good, but you look very good.
Thank you,
And I
ma'am.
have just, I had to beg her as a celebrity. Can
Yeah.
I take some pictures with you?
Okay, maybe I'm gonna
And she
have
did
to
me
take
the honor.
pictures.
I took some pictures with her.
I'll
Welcome,
take some pictures
Gratitude.
with
Thank you,
too.
ma'am. Thank you.
Because if she's snapping with celebrity, I have to snap with celebrity too.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, we have our two favorite regular guests for Thursday today. I'm going to start from my far right. We have Success Oleka. It's good to have you, Success.
Good to have you too.
Thank you for joining in.
Thank you.
Hope the weather did not shake you a little bit. You're good.
Actually, this is my first weather.
Really?
Yeah.
Rain?
Not the rain, but the
The coolness.
temperature.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's
Same here.
chilling.
Same here for
So
me.
Okay.
that's
Okay.
actually best for me.
Me too.
Okay. I think maybe you guys are not Nigerians, but don't get loud. Okay, so we have another of our right guest. We have, in fact, let me put Pastor. I thought it was TK. TK would have said no, don't put there. We have Pastor James Olokesisi. It's good to have you in the studio. Thank you for joining.
I'm pleased to be here also today.
Thank you so much for coming all the way. It's always going to be amazing on Thursdays because we'll talk about what's trending. So I don't know what first topic should we talk about. I'm going through. Okay, let's talk about something. I don't know, whichever one you want to pick, you pick. But I'm picking the lecturers checking female student without bra before entering examination hall. And the questions people are asking is, what's your business, madam? But anyways, let's watch this video and we'll be right back to the studio to analyze this video. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. I was just doing, I don't know what I'll call that, tongue out from Patricia. Well, today I'm going to be against what they have to say already. Well, for me, let me start with the men first before I go to the ladies in the house. Well, what do you think about, let's start with you. What do you think about that video, checking out if the ladies are wearing bras before going into the examination hall? Do you think that was necessary? Like, so if one person is not wearing a bra, they'll send the person back after paying school fee, getting ready for the exam because of that?
Well, there are two aspects to it.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know the rules and regulations of that school, but I think it's very decent for students to put on bra. But the only challenge I have is the fact that they were doing the check prior to an examination. So if a lady goes into an examination braless, it actually makes it easier for her to write that exam without cheating. Because we know that the bra
Can carry some.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you're actually trying to make them write the exam well with little or no malpractice, that means they are even supposed to be braless. Are you getting what I'm saying? So I don't understand why the searching is happening before the
exam.
But if it's in accordance to dressing decently, I am in support of it. Do you know how ladies used to mesmerize us with nipples? Are you getting what I'm saying? So I am trying to say in a nutshell that I think it is decent to put on bra
Why are you doing? I think it is decent to your brain that you don't have.
No, because it has become a
He
trend.
just said terrorizing, so she know he's being
I'm telling
terrorized.
you, sometimes you just have to consciously ask yourself to be focused when you get into certain places in broad daylight.
Especially the
Just be
gym.
pointing things at
The
you.
gym is one place
Are you getting saying?
that I can't even go to.
And that female lecturer probably might have seen what students are doing to their
Yeah.
male colleagues,
Yeah.
and probably is
Even
trying
the
to put a
students.
stop to. And so maybe she decided to take advantage of the exam, knowing that at this point everybody's desperate.
Mm.
Are you know what I'm saying? So she knows if I send you out, you are definitely going to find a bra. Anyhow, maybe during lecture days, if I send you out, you probably will not care because you
It's
probably
just
get a
lecture,
note.
yeah.
But during an examination, you would definitely have to do so. But I think it is not a very decent thing to do on the day of examination, even though I support the act, but at the wrong time.
Yes. All right. I agree with you, but not 100%. But I agree with you. Emmanuel, please display this number. I don't want to say that again. Anyways, let's ask Pastor, because Pastor is Pastor. So obviously, I hope
You've been itching to say
I know
something.
you want to
hear
say
what
something.
you say.
So do you think, first of all, he said, yes, we all promote decency for the society's sake. And yes, also, do you think that having to check, like he said, having to check it on the day of exam, they've done all their whatever dues they need to pay to be at that exam. So are you saying because of bra, someone is not going to write the exam? Because if you say go back home, how about the timing to go back home and come back for that same exam? The confusion, it will make the person not even be able to write the exam properly. So what do you think about that?
The word examination is not just in the written one. It's an examining, because going through school is not just about studying.
That's all. That's all.
Examine everything.
Yeah, because a cultural mesmerization amongst our young people needs to be put a serious halt in the school system. When they are coming for examination, that's an appropriate time that the lecturer will get that.
Sorry. Okay,
the lecturer will get attention.
Yeah.
Because this braless thing have been what we have been advocating and trying to talk to. Even I had to do it in the church. I had to call my young people and begin to talk to the young ladies about this braless thing. Because when you begin to move around with that bra, it has a lot of influence on the other sex. And these are things I really appreciate the woman taking a very bold step to addressing this thing, even during the examination. Because they are not just to be examined by their brain alone, by their proper dressing, because that's what they're going to showcase out there.
I didn't agree.
Okay.
I didn't agree because
why I will not didn't agree with Pastor is I do not understand why he says examination is not just examining.
Let me ask you a question. If you were to be an invigilator or a lecturer, and a male student walks into the examination hall with a boxer.
No, that's different.
That's different.
That's different.
This person is not wearing bra, but he's wearing it up.
Naked.
That's different.
No.
She's not naked.
No,
She's not naked. When you're wearing a boxers and we're seeing your tie, like I could see it, and I'm seeing
and it's
your head.
man, something is standing there.
That's what we're saying now. No, we know what is standing. But see, to be honest, let's be fair. No, you can't compare a woman not wearing a bra with someone wearing a
wearing
boxer.
a bra with something pointed is sexual harassment.
It's not sexual harassment. Take your eyes out. Take it away, rather.
Improper dressing.
But Pastor, this is what you should understand.
You also know that there
Success.
are male students that will not concentrate writing the exam.
Yeah,
Because
don't
of
say
their
that.
You also have a
sensory revelation.
stupid thought. Yeah.
You've forgotten that we are wired to be like that.
Oh, wire yourself.
Plug yourself.
No, men are wired to look. Women are wired to project.
Pastor,
So while you are
coming
projecting
from you.
men are wired to look, and women are wired to project. What you are projecting, you have to ensure that the other party is not falling off. There are many accidents that have happened because a woman has projected certain things.
And the man
Okay.
That's the way you open your mouth.
and swell off the road.
Okay.
Because they were looking.
I'm sorry.
No, you guys are women. You can't
You can't
understand.
understand it. That's the truth.
Okay, you know that let me come down to this level
I'm
of
so sorry.
not wearing bras. It's not every woman that can walk on the street without wearing bras. Especially those women that are busty. Most of these people you see not wearing bras have this tiny breast. So what are you plugging and unplugging? What are you seeing
What are you
there?
staring at?
What are you staring
There
at?
are
Look
people
at-
who don't wear bra
Mhm.
and nothing is obvious. Probably because they were not endowed. Or there's no concentration at the edges. But there are people that have concentration and they are well endowed. And those things can make you salivate.
Yeah?
What's the concentration? We should know.
No,
What's the
proper dressing.
concentration?
Basically, proper
Ask
dressing is very important.
any man
Okay.
that is sincere enough and he will tell you. You guys don't understand that because you are females.
Yeah.
But every man who is healthy, who is not deformed, well created, understands how these things work.
You know, I've laughed so much that I think I'm hitting a headache. So,
But a female student going to examination without bra, even the male invigilator will be distracted. Will not be able to.
So that's the idea.
I do not.
That's the idea.
Even
Get distracted.
a fellow male student will forget what he has read.
Okay, so person, I want to go back to Success, who said
Okay.
he agrees and disagrees. Okay?
Okay.
That was the first statement. And you said because of the examination, it's even good that they're not wearing bra because they could carry weapons there. Success.
You misinterpreted me a bit, but finish what
Okay.
you want to
No,
say.
go ahead. What did you say?
I'm saying that if it's in the context of examination,
Hmm.
that not wearing bra actually proves that this person will not probably carry weapons around that area.
It's the same thing.
And you know what I'm
So how do they carry weapons in that area?
No, they just stuff it
Just
in.
stuff-
How will you bring it out in the examination hall?
They're good. They're good. No, don't even go there.
They're good?
They're good like
No,
that.
there are other ways to carry out such things.
Oh, now you're even teaching them. What
I want
to
to
do?
say, yes. Better ways, don't wear your bra, but then come to me.
Anyways,
let me teach you.
for me, I feel checking them if they work bra for an exam is totally wrong. I think what they could have done is announce to them that if you're coming for the
Yeah.
examination,
You must wear
you
your bra.
must wear. If you do not wear,
You'll be sent.
yes, there should be a
Mhm.
prior warning. So that way, if they have done the prior warning before this video, then it's fine. But if not, nah, I don't agree because after how many months of classes, and now you want to defend what you've been going for classes for, and they're telling you because of
I'm
So
saying
they
that's
go back
a
to hostel
tertiary institution that just through the gates,
yeah.
use all of those things are written. Students will always be students.
Yes.
Even when it is boldly written on the gates.
No, they must have been told before.
It's not just
even
about
take
students.
action.
Humans will always be humans. They will tell you don't pass one way, you will pass one way.
Uh-huh.
They'll tell you don't do this, you
They
will
must have
do
been
that.
told.
So-
Even in many schools.
But
even in
after they have told you
That
how to
video,
do
that
that.
video
Now.
went viral. And the school has not made an official statement. There's no whatever. So I'm thinking that probably she didn't bridge any.
No, probably
they
she
must have
didn't
been
stop.
told.
No,
Yeah.
probably she didn't stop anybody from writing exams.
Probably.
Maybe there was something else they did because I'm certain if somebody was stopped from writing exams because of that, I can even sue that teacher.
If
Like,
proper
did you give
dressing-
me a warning? You can tell me before the exam.
Okay, but
Then
if
I
I
can
want
now
to come to
confront
you,
it.
that's
fine.
harassment
Say
from
that.
the woman.
Yeah.
Yes,
Another
because
person's
you're
breast
yeah.
harassment.
Put
Yeah.
a strap and
Yeah.
bash
I mean,
strap.
it's
No,
wrong.
it doesn't matter female or
In
not female.
public,
It's an
everybody was
harassment.
there.
Touching another
No,
person's
you don't need
breast
to
in
touch
public.
somebody before you know if you wear glass or
But she
But
was
you saw her
touching
touching.
them, pulling their bra straps.
Anyway,
Why?
let's
I don't really like
let's
that part though, but
It's wrong.
It's very wrong.
the female is the best person to search.
Thank God it was not even a male lecturer. I would have said it's I would
He
just,
cannot even
I don't even
Yeah.
understand the angle
No, the
success
schools,
of
a lot of
factors
schools,
coming out from.
a lot of schools actually have this rule.
Understand.
Maybe we should.
They have this rule.
We should move
Anyway, let's move on. Definitely, I want to read a message from someone. Says, "Bra don't cost too."
That's what they be saying. That's what a lot of people be
It's
saying.
true. It's expensive now.
It's
I
expensive.
asked my wife why is the whole thing. They said, "Why is
It's expensive. Well,
But you heard someone told me bra was 60.
yeah, 60,000. So you, yeah. So please respect us.
Okay, buy one and wash it on.
Okay, wow. All right. Well, checking the students for if they are wearing bra before entering entering during the exam, entering the exams is wrong. they have had classes for over 3 months and they didn't check if they wore bra then, and now they are wearing bra. Most schools administrators just go outside the school handbook to satisfy their own moral grounds. This is a public school, for crying out loud. This shouldn't happen. This doesn't happen in a private school. Anyway,
They've been told in private school how to dress.
Okay, another one says, I support the action of the school management because it's a it's a distraction to some people like me. Well done. Okay. Well, I wasn't supposed to write A, and I might end up writing Z.
Who sent that?
All right, so the last one before we go to the next topic is, do you know that when you allow them in, they will make whatever to expose their I don't know, but this person started trying to say they will expose their breast out, and it just takes it takes God for a man to resist.
No, just like the dress that is trending now. I was asking my wife, a lot of wedding dress, some female, they have a big chest, and they're having almost opening the whole thing. What is that trending now? That's one thing about
their wedding day.
Their wedding day.
Let's move on.
If the husband is not complaining.
Yeah, let's move on.
Society is complaining.
Now you buy a Let's move on to the next story. Okay, so lady cries out for lack of husband at 46 years.
It's so funny.
It's funny. Let's go watch the video and come back. I hope Success has something to say.
Okay, all right, welcome back. Patricia, you should ask your questions.
Yes,
please,
I'm going to ask a
ahead.
question. Okay, so Success, before I go to Pastor. So this is just funny. The lady says she's not going to be shaking her bum bum again at 46. Do you think it was the shaking of the bum bum that made her not to get married, or there's something wrong?
In all sincerity, I don't usually pity such people.
Which
I
people?
I don't like that. I don't usually pity such. You know why?
Which
See,
people? People that display on social media?
Give you
People,
a
yes,
piece
what
of
people?
my-
Which people? So we can understand.
my assumption about her situation. Now, when she said, "I promise I will not be shaking Yash online again,"
Not saying yash bum bum.
is that? I think she used the word Yash. You are the one that is.
Is that because of TV? Let's use a better
So,
word.
Now, the fact that she said she won't be doing that, I'm thinking that probably the last person who dated her told her, "Stop this," and she probably felt, "You can't control me. You can't tell me what to do." I've seen a lot of people walk out of a relationship because they try to talk to their girl and the lady's not listening. And this is what I always say: if a guy takes you seriously, he wants to model you the way he sees you as his wife. He wants. There's a certain picture he has of you. He might even have met you in the club and think that you are better than this. And so he will go ahead and tell you, "Could you stop clubbing, even though could you stop drinking? Could you?" When a guy starts talking to you that way, he's seen more than you know. But sometimes the ladies will be like, "No, you can't. So after some time, the guy will be like, "Okay, if I cannot talk to you, then there's no point." So after a period of time, you find out that this set of people have guys coming and going. And I always say this: a guy who comes to tell you, "I love you, you're the queen of the world, you are blah, 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 blah," ends up having sex with you, does not mean that he's going to marry you. "I am in love with you, I'm dating you, we're having a nice time," is no guarantee that we're going to end up in marriage. So, majority of the time, there's a mistake or there's a misconception. You now think that because everybody is rushing you, everybody wants to be on your DM, you now think that all those list of guys are potential suitors. But what you don't understand is, these are people who are lining up to collect their own share. And after they collect their share, they will go away. And so you find guys telling you something like, "I can date her, but not for marriage." In fact, I think that's how that word, wife material, was coming down. Because as far as they're concerned, this one is good to be a wife. This one is just for. So you find very nasty guys. They will date whoever they want to date, club with whoever they want to club with. But when it gets to the point of settling down, they'll probably go and even look for one and baby. And that's the thing. So probably she's a victim of that kind of lifestyle. She's dated a lot of people. but nobody wants to say, will you be my wife?
Oh, wow.
So sad.
No,
Pastor.
Abi?
Oh,
I beg, preach the preaching.
no, let's look at the context of which she says she will not shake something again. You know, shaking, that is a broader context. Let's bring it back to, you know, we say something, you have power over your choice, but you don't have power over the consequences. You can shake it, but to attract the right people, you definitely going to really try. Now, women at 46, some women at 46 or at the advanced age who are here to settle down, like, you know, made a choice. Because from 25 to 30, the choice a lot of ladies are making is, you are not my level, you are not my type, you are not my this one. They begin to choose until they are out of choice. You know, so that is what has affected a lot. Because I was trying to set up a lady and the other, you know, the lady should be around 36 and the guy should be around 45. And the lady was saying, yeah, it's too short, it's too short. Is it his choice you kept making from a younger days, you still continue to make the choices. You know, so something like Mr. said, doesn't pity them. You know, I won't use such harsh word, but basically, it's a choice they have made. So, you know, if you're watching me now and you are that face, or better still, you are the face of your 25 to 30. Look at the experience of those who are gone ahead of you. And you continue to say, you know, he doesn't have money. You don't think all the billionaires today had money when they were young? Having money is a step. I was telling the couple this morning when I was having a time with them. And I told them, the choices, those people you see, they are billionaires because they want to become a billionaire in one day. No, it doesn't work like that. You have a great projection, you have a great expectation for your life, but it starts with a journey. It's a slow and steady wins the race. So, ladies who are making choices in marriage, this one is not too tall, it's too short, it's too this one, is not. If you continue like that, by 40, your eyes will open. You know, your eyes
I'm telling you, by 40, your eyes will open. We have messages here. Let's just read messages so that we can have time to take the last topic. This one says, good afternoon, everyone. This is Precious from Ojota. This issue, okay, this is still about the school. This issue is also practiced in my school without warning before examination, as students are denied to write examination. Precious, please tell us the name of the school, because I think they have to give prior information, warnings
most
before.
schools are against any properties. Even LASU, they don't allow them to.
Yeah, but they still need to inform them, not
You
to
need-
stop
yeah,
them from
yeah,
exam.
exactly.
If you allow them to do that while going to classes within the school environment, you don't punish them well
They must
when
have
it
been
gets to
warning
exam.
them. They must have been warning them.
Well,
The examination was
You just heard somebody say there is no warning. So, This one says, good afternoon. These girls purposely not wearing bra because they want to attract the man with what they have in.
Which man?
Which man will take you serious with that way?
I think it's trying to talk about the invigilator. Trying to attract the man, maybe not to invigilate or, to leave her, let her be. I don't know.
I've seen invigilators flex with students.
Obviously, yes, a whole lot.
But an invigilator can flex with the students wearing bra. So not wearing bra does not make
You
an
know, they want to take it to
invigilator
the higher level so that it can
not flex. That's what I'm trying to say. Which higher level person?
Okay. Well, about this lady that just cried out for partner, what does she do for a living, and what is her choice of men? Now, that's a very big question. And what did you say? Oh my God. The energy you brought in today, I need to know where it's coming from.
It's just saying,
That's a somebody say he's shaking something. How can somebody that foresees be shaking
But do you
something?
know that? On the contrary, you see this type of ladies, if they have gotten to the turning point of their life, they turn out to be excellent wives.
Yes, true.
I have seen it. You see, they have gotten to so at the point where you realized all of those things I did were vanity, and you're just praying and you're just saying, God, just one more chance. That's true. If you give me this one more chance,
They become
I
the
will not have
best.
it. As soon as they grab that opportunity, they become the best.
Wife ever.
Because they don't want to go to the bar.
They don't want to go back to where they're coming from. And they understand where they are coming from. So if anybody ends up with her and her change or her turnaround is genuine,
Of
trust
course.
me.
See,
you're
we
gonna
have
be happy for the
we have
rest of your
suitors
life.
for you, young lady.
I'm
We have
telling
suitors for you.
you.
We have about 2 people already who are already asking
Success
for
is
your
even
number.
advertising.
Yeah, and this is the third person now saying, good afternoon, my name is Emmanuel, and me, I'm really interested in that lady for some reason. But I would love to meet her in person to get to know her well. That one is our video is trending online, so you can just go to Mazitunde North Linda KG. You will see the video there, or you can even go to Instablog. And this one says, this girl is joking, not crying. Can she defend it that from her 20s till now, no serious suitor came her way? But she just rejected them. This is Raymond. She's saying the same thing now. She rejected them, but now she's sorry and she doesn't want to.
Begging on the
She doesn't want to shake anything online.
Shake anything online anymore. She wants to be a serious
Do
lady.
you know the funny thing? You see people who come out to cry like this.
Yeah.
As funny and as shameful and as embarrassing as it looks, they are the people who get the first miracle.
Yeah.
They open up their pain.
Okay.
Well, you just said something.
Yeah.
This energy that success brought.
What? This is
No, we're going to talk to you after the show.
Obviously, we need to know where the energy is coming from or where he's coming from.
Where he's coming from.
okay.